Oh, so I can here show you the big bird in that language arts coloring here is that you see is that the words and then the numbers that you see the numbers on the right, and then on the left will be is like as a chalkboard. Is like A as in apple, and then B as in bubble, and C as in cat, D as in dog, and then E as in elephant, and then F as in friend, and then G as in good. But it's like right here is that you see is that I went ahead and wrote on here that today's date, July 13th, and then along right here is that I went ahead and wrote on here is for today a report about animal life, or whatever you like to add on the lines. But what I'm going to show you is that these lines right here could be a paragraph, or it could be a poem, or whatever it is. But be working with it is a pencil, and a lot of times some teachers look at it as like number 2 pencil, and then along with the pen. But take a number 2 pencil, and then a lot of times it's like that whenever you're younger, if you were to write that if you were to write a story or whatever, you don't know what it could be about, but what I'm gonna write is like I could go ahead and write on here starting sentences like a boy. It's like you got a boy going fishing. Got that boy going fishing right there, but then this line right here is that which a lot of times it's like that with me it's that which with me is like, since I which I would be like one of the of the students whenever I was going to school with small handwriting, that a lot of times is that if I were to use a line that is measured by about at least 2 inches, 2.5 inches, what you call diameter or whatever. But what I would try right here is that you add us in, like you got a boy going fishing, but then right up here I would probably go ahead and include that it's like that I would maybe include a sentence as like that going. So you start the sentence as going sailing on the ocean. It's like able to fit all that on there, but of course that's with the pencil. But then with the pen right here is to use this space right here is that you either use the same words or go ahead and write some other words. But what I'll go ahead and is like if you were to use A or I or something like that, A or T, but to start the sentence as like the sailboat. The sailboat with the blue sail, and fishing rod. And see if I can fit it in here. And fishing, and go ahead and add a rod. See here, fishing rod, and the fishing. See here, you get the fishing rod. It's like E and or A, or I think it's pronounced with an I. But you got that fishing rod right there, and go ahead and put an E. I guess you can look at it as the fishing reed or rod or something like that. But got the sins right here, but so far with Big Bird Language Arts is that you get like so far with these lines right here, add some periods, or it's called commas or parentheses. It's like got these little parentheses. It's like that add these little quotation. I guess you call it quotation marks, or so it's like a quotation or a question like that you would add these in between these paragraphs or a poem or something like that. But the way it is like that that a lot of times it's like people may learn. It's like if they were to say cat, as some people may learn to maybe write like that, or some people may learn to write about that. It's like some people it's like you learn to maybe write that small, or they could maybe write it as like that. It's like cat, maybe cat or a dog or butterfly or whatever. But you got that right there on the period. But you got that, and then along with it, right down here on the other line is maybe you can put a smiley face. It's like a smiley face. Go ahead and include a smiley face, which I remember whenever I was in the first or second grade, that a lot of times the teachers would write a smiley face, and then along with the the A plus, whereas like as in good job. But a lot of times it's like whenever if you were to be writing that the way with Big Bird Language Arts is that you have a good point on your hand, a good what you call a good grip on the writing utensil, and then just what you call slightly just aim, just concentrate on like what you'll be writing about. It could be something about a journey or a vacation, and just be writing a few sentences like today, area report about about animal life. But right on here, these numbers is that you can maybe include maybe a story that you wrote, a story, or it could be a poem. But a poem, something like that, or it could be either a poem, riddle, or something like that. But I wouldn't include writing, verbs, whatever. But you had these what you call these I don't know if to consider riddles, but the whole thing is that that whenever you write, it's like it could be big or small. But a lot of times is that you take your time, it's possible that your handwriting would get bigger, or if you want, you can train yourself to write smaller. But a lot of times it's like with what I used to write with is it's like with a mechanical pencil. If the pencil point is about that big, and it's possible that you could write like write like this. And then if you want to say that if you want to spell the word car, it's like you'll be able to write car right there. But then if the point will be about that big, then then it's possible that the word will be pronounced as car, has in big letters. But you got car right there, along with a few sentences. But they are as like in the Big Bird Language Arts coloring with Big Bird, as I with a happy smile, as to so far as I can in Big Bird Language Arts color.